And I'm thinking, what's the deal with the facts that they conceal? And I'm thinking, what's the harm in a bit of rhetoric and charm?
Talking about the album Common Dreads, it's a really enjoyable album, musically and thematically. Very positive ideals, focus on community, solidarity, kind of in the first track, Common Dreads. Attacks power abuse, political and corporate. Attacks needless wars as well. It's not also that, it's just actually doing as well, because you went to the Put People First march. It's kind of thematically ties everything in, really, all the things that they were going for.
I guess we just kind of thought, you know, if you're going to say something, you might as well say something worthwhile, and it's just something we've been learning a lot about recently. And
yeah, it's funny how you said, like, people abusing power, you know, no matter how much or little they have, and we figure we've got a tiny bit of power. Well, yeah, I guess we kind of do, because people will listen to what we have to say, and people will, you know, we have the chance to influence a lot of people, so we're trying to do a little bit of good with the influence that we have.
Has it been a kind of a build-up over the years, or was there a specific point that you thought, right, we should really say something about this, because there's a lot of rubbish going on at the moment?
Well, I think the themes have always been there underlyingly, but in the first album it was very much more covered in metaphors, and we were kind of talking about the same things, but not so much straightforward, like, this is how it is, this is what we think. I think a lot of the jump from the first album to the second album was a lot to do with the fact that we've done quite a lot of research, and we're a lot more comfortable with what we believe in now, and we feel that we can really be outspoken about this kind of thing in confidence. And I shouldn't have said "and" because there's nothing else to come. That was
you can always say "and yeah." That's what
and finish.
Roll up for the knees up,
With this album, you did the first one, you self-produced it, but this one you went to Andy Gray. What was the movement there? Why go for a producer?
Well, he's worked a lot with a lot of dance people in the past and stuff, and he made a lot of dance music himself, and he's worked with rock bands as well, so we thought he's pretty much the ideal person, and we already kind of knew him through our publisher. And yeah, his studio was like amazing as well. Like he owned a big manor house on the Isle of Wight. He went out in the middle of nowhere, and he's got amazing equipment, and it seemed ideal for us, really. So
yeah, he was really enthusiastic about it as well. That was one of the great things.
It allowed you to experiment a lot as well.
Absolutely, that's what I was about to say. In fact, he's very experimental. He's always up for trying different methods of recording, different instrumentation, different anything you can think of. Like putting the microphone outside so Raoul can get freezing cold and stand there in his pants and pour water over him in the middle of winter, just so he can sound really cold through the mic. And he's a great guy to work with, and I think he brought the best out in us.
Musically, it sounds a lot more grander, the album, in terms of the sound, a lot more developed, and there's been kind of I don't know, I didn't hear so much in the first one anyway, but a big kind of dubstep influence. I don't know if that's come to the fore due to the last few years.
Yeah, well, I think it might have been in the first album if it was around. Yeah, exactly. It's such a new genre. We're one of those bands that just take whatever influence we get from whatever part of the world or whatever genre of music, and we use it. So that just happens to be what we're all into and listening to and getting influence from at the moment.
Just to finish up, future-wise, what have you got coming up? I know you've got loads of touring, but have you already thoughts of where you're going to go next musically, or or are you just happy to just go for it with what you got at the moment?
We don't know until we get into the studio, I guess. Music-wise, gig-wise, we're doing Japan, Australia, coming back to Europe in January. Got a few really big shows in England. Well, big for us, the biggest ones we've ever done, headlined ourselves. We got a Christmas show coming up pretty much close to our hometown. It's going to be a lot of fun. We haven't got any plans for New Year's yet, so I don't know what I'm going to do for that.
Someone call in and let them know.
Yeah, let us know what's going on.
And yeah, what are you up for? You able to get home for Christmas this year?
Yeah, we're driving home for Christmas.
Gonna do a cover version.
Driving home. We're. I think we're off on the 15th or something of December, and then we got a bit of time off.
Woo! Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you very much. Pleasure as always, and I hope tour continues on splendidly.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Cheers. Thanks.